is Shaken Not Stirred, episode 4. My name is Melinda, and today we're talking about what it means to be sober curious. To give a special welcome to anyone who's visiting for the first time today. Hello, my name is Melinda. I'm the host of this pretty great channel, Shaken Not Stirred. And you heard it right. Today we're going to be talking about what it means to be sober curious. I think I've heard about this sober curious movement. It's like got all these bars getting items on the menu like CBD infused mocktails and cacao and stuff. You've heard correct. The research is in, and more people are choosing to try on sobriety, i.e., they're becoming sober curious. Do you want to hear a little bit more about what that means? I know society in general is moving towards a little bit more sobriety minded focus because I'm aware of things like ecstatic dance, where you go and everyone's sober and they're just dancing and having fun, and there's like no alcohol whatsoever. So I'm kind of familiar with it, but yeah, tell me more. It's basically this. It's bringing a mindful approach to your drinking habits. So the sober, curious individual is going to go out or stay in, as the case may be in our current situation, and decide, you know what, today or tonight, I am going to be alcohol free and I'm just going to see what that experience feels like. And I'm going to notice how I feel when I'm doing what I would normally do with a drink in my hand, with a different type of drink in my hand, or maybe no drink at all, right? And I'm going to explore how I feel in my body, how it changes up the conversations, how I spend my time, how I feel the next day or even at the end of the night, uh, what my memory is like, if there's any differences in weight gain or loss, say if I decide to do this over an extended period of time. It's just bringing an extremely mindful approach to your drinking and or substance habit, habitual use. And now is a really beautiful time to practice being sober curious. Truth be told, since I've been quarantined in my house for the past month, I have noticed like drinking, eating, television watching, it's all sort of moved to excess. I'm kind of starting to feel a little heavier. My focus is just, my routine's all shot. Yeah, you're right. Now would be a really good time to take a close look at this stuff. Now more than ever, people are having more time by themselves in their homes, so they're able to really drop in and start to observe their behavior. So, getting curious about anything that feels like it's become stifling, feels like it's really taken control of your life, now's the perfect time to get curious about what it feels like to either decrease the frequency of use of that thing or remove it completely and start to just pay attention to what happens. Write it down. Become a little scientist, right? It would be so much more fun if the world was filled with scientists instead of us all being judges. The world needs more scientists, less judges, and it can begin with you. Would you like to become sober curious with me? Like for a week? Just see what life is like and how the body and the mind start to change a little bit with the absence of alcohol and or whatever else you use to kind of take that edge off. Um, it's a great challenge. Are you up for it? Well, I'm going to think about it. And I don't want you really down talking judges. I mean, I had this really great judge once, totally got me out of a DUI. I mean, granted, I did blow below the limit, but I didn't need that kind of hassle in my life. You know what I mean? So let's not knock the judges of the world. I think I know what you're getting at, though. You want us to be less judgmental. You talked about it in your last Shaken Not Stirred. You want us to kick that to the curb. So if I'm getting you right, you want us to just take a look at this stuff, start recording some data, and maybe develop a hypothesis, like maybe that life could be kind of fun without copious amounts of alcohol and or drugs. Is that perfect? Develop a new hypothesis about your life and then start watching yourself as if you're a non-judgmental, unbiased observer of your situation. Let it be fun. Get curious. Yeah? Are you with me? Let's do this. I mean, what have you got to lose? A couple pounds? Gaining a couple more hours in your day? Some more dollars in your pocket? Let's do this. I'm all about trying to hang on to this severance check as long as I can. Stimulus? That's what I meant. There you have it. That's the 411 on getting sober curious. That is a phrase that was trademarked by the brilliant Ruby Warrington. She literally wrote the book on Sober Curious, entitled Sober Curious. I listened to mine on my Audible account. There it is. She has a great accent, so I recommend that. I have no affiliation to Ruby. I have no affiliation to Audible. I'm just here sharing some resources for you. And if you want to curb your drinking while you're in quarantine, I don't think it's a bad idea at all. A lot of the quarantine humor that I've seen is all about how we are going to all either come out of this, 20 pounds heavier, broke, and an alcoholic, or maybe we'll actually learn how to knit and have all our Christmas presents done by August. Who knows? You get to be the one who decides. So go ahead and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about Sober Curious, about this movement. Have you heard of it? Are you part of it? Are you planning on doing this challenge with me? Don't be shy. Go ahead and comment below if you'd like. Um, let's do this together. Let's get curious. Thanks for visiting Shaken Not Stirred. Bye.